Yeah,
So are you
that's okay.
recording?
No,
Minutes?
that's fine. Yeah.
I just wanted
Sure.
to know, I wanted to ask her.
Oh, all good, man. Good morning, YouTube. It's Friday. Everyone's back to school. I remember I had asked a few of you to keep me accountable if I didn't do some work in a couple of vlogs ago. I haven't been vlogging as much as I wanted to. You know, you've got to make some concessions. I got caught up on projects, so I wasn't able to vlog as much as I wanted to. But on the accountability side, it's nice having this around because I knew I had to get stuff done. So we've got a few more tasks to finish off at the rental property, so let's get started right now. So what I noticed about this vlogging thing is all back here from the other day, I saw in the vlog it was messy, so I'm more concerned about what's around, so I keep a cleaner place. And the wifey is happy about that, so all works well. This seems to be rather routine. All we're gonna do is this back here, we're gonna clean up. I've already kind of cleaned up a little bit in there. Yeah, we'll put a backsplash up here, we'll see how it looks, so let's get it going right about now. Nothing fancy here, it's just peel and stick tile, but it's gonna look really nice there. It's super low cost and super easy to install. So little things like this are a great way to, you know, enhance the environment. It's just, it's a smarter thing to do. So consider it. Make things better for other individuals. It will pay off. Very simple, and voila. It went really quick. I just need to clean up a little bit around here, but I think that's all good. I'm happy with that. Okay. So with September comes to people getting back on a schedule. I found last week while Michelle was gone, my schedule was completely changed. So when you are on a schedule, generally you feel a little bit better. Because we are creatures of habit, we just feel better with some structure. So with September, now's a good time to obviously add in some new routines, right? To add to your current habits. Start now. See what you can do with getting back into a routine, with kids back to school. See what kind of impact you can make. All right, let's head back to the studio. And I want to do a quick little Facebook Live with some of my staff. Have you been to our Facebook page yet? Facebook.com/Driven Lifestyle Group. You definitely should. But also it's going to be live to the public here. We are offering 7 days a week of group classes, which will be nice. And we do have multiple classes a day. So we always do have an all or nothing approach. And again, when we look at it in terms of fitness, or especially in terms of nutrition, when you're doing really well, that momentum, that mindset, that motivation you don't really need. It's when you do go to a wedding, or when it is September long weekend and there's a football game and there's, you know, the last hot weekend of the year and you've got to get out to the lake and there's beers. These things happen. At some point though, you got to shake your head, put things into perspective, dust yourself off, and move forward with whatever it is, goals that you have set aside. So when you do have an issue with falling off the wagon, as I hear a lot, it's not a bad thing. It's not going to completely railroad your entire progress. It may set you back a little bit from your progress, but it's definitely not going to completely stop you from achieving your goals. Though we find in the same sort of habit as creating good momentum or creating positive habits, the same thing happens when we get off track. When we start enjoying, you know, alcohol, when we start enjoying the, you know, overly processed foods, lots of sugar, it tends to become a pattern, and it's really hard to buck that trend as well. So the key, if you're enjoying yourself on a long weekend, or if you've got a lot of family events, have some food you like. Have a couple glasses of wine. The next day though, make the commitment to work towards your goals again. Make that commitment to move towards where you need to go. Because you may have one of those days where you just don't feel like getting in a workout, but it's still moving you towards that end goal, and it's still restarting that momentum for you, which in turn we know that on the positive side, creating momentum will lead you towards your goals. If we don't stop that binge, or we don't stop that bit of debauchery, it can go the other way pretty quick. Okay, now that that's fixed. So what I was pretty much saying there is, on one side of it, momentum can happen in a positive way. On the other side of it, momentum can really happen in a negative way. So enjoy yourself on a long weekend, enjoy yourself at a wedding, whatever it is, but be mindful that the next day is the next day and you can start over again. If you are someone that uses the scale, avoid it for a couple days, just for the simple fact that you're going to be a little bit more swollen, you're going to retain a little bit more glycogen and water, so it's probably not the most positive thing, and if you feel bad about that, you're just going to be kind of like, oh well, give up. So be positive. One meal is just one meal, one event's just one event. The next day you have kind of every opportunity to make a change, so make that happen. I will leave you with a little bit of a reminder that never underestimate the power of positivity, and optimism is really the only way to go, because the alternative will never breed you the success that you want. Stay tuned for more in the future. I'm really excited to keep sharing with you guys. That said, hit a like below, comment on anything else you want to see in the future, or subscribe. That'd be awesome. Everything positive. If you need help on the motivation side of it, send me an email. I'd be more than happy to talk to you about some mindset strategies. That's all for now. See that? That's the beautiful thing about being outside.